It's a clash of two different momentums at the moment, as Leicester City have turned a corner against Aston Villa, but they come to a fixture that hasn't treated us well in recent years. It's Leicester City versus Tottenham. It's a watch-along. Won't you join us? Yes, good morning from Canada, and thank you for joining us at Leicester Fan TV for today's watch-along. I'm going to be adding Michael in just a moment, but as well, I'm going to put the link in the chat. We've got 10 minutes before kickoff and lots to talk about. So that link is now in the chat if you'd like to jump on. And Michael, if you're ready, I'm going to add you in. Not quite yet. Not quite yet. No worries, because we've got lineups to talk about as well. One key difference to go over is the fact that Youri Tielemans not in today's matchday squad. I was hearing that he's picked up a knock in training. As a result, James Maddison takes on the captain's armband. Other than that, though, I believe besides Tielemans' absence, there are no changes from the lineup that we had against Aston Villa. All three signings still start in Christensen, Suter, and Tete. And Iheanacho keeps his spot up front after a pretty good performance against Aston Villa. Meanwhile, wholesale changes for Tottenham Hotspur, who find themselves without their goalkeeper and captain Hugo Lloris. The captain's armband goes to Harry Kane instead, but Fraser Forster starts in net for Tottenham Hotspur, and I think a lot of us on our side of things are going to be pretty happy with a lot of rotation going on in Tottenham's lineup. Right now, Leicester City see themselves in 14th position, but a win today can see us as high as 12th should other results go our way. Please feel free to click onto that link, and we can definitely talk about Leicester City's form as well as the lineup decisions as made today. I know that some people were also hoping to see a little bit of rotation in net. Personally, I'm fine with seeing Danny Ward continue in the Leicester City goal. I think as those new defenders get settled in as well, we're going to see a little bit more consistency from him that we had seen before the World Cup as well. I want to run into a little bit of depth when it comes to the lineup because against Aston Villa, Google had told me that we were going to be lining up with a 4-3-3 formation, but we go back to the 4-2-3-1, which we know Brendan Rodgers really likes. It's that and the 4-1-4-1 are kind of his favorites, particularly this season. It leaves Iheanacho as a sole striker, but I think the fact that he now has two confident wingers playing in their natural positions in the form of Barnes and Tete, that he has that support that he needs. Not quite in the form of a second striker up front, but he will have players in there challenging him, challenging defenses with him in the opposition penalty area. In terms of defense, the fact that we now have Tete in that natural right wing position, I think also helps us because it means that Castagna can sit a little bit further back. We often find ourselves vulnerable on one of the two wings, be it either because we're playing Luke Thomas and opposition players will target that left flank, or because Castagna will often come up further forwards in order to compensate for a player being played out of position, be that either Jose Perez or Mark Albrighton, obviously, who both are now on loan at other clubs. I'm feeling more optimistic when it comes to our defense in that case. And Scott, I definitely agree with the fact that it's a great starting 11, a little bit more defensive on the bench. But I think let's keep in mind the fact that Brendan Rodgers does like to make like-for-like changes unless something big is going wrong. So in this case, the fact that we've still got Dennis Pratt, Jamie Vardy on that bench, as well as Patson Daka, I think we still have attacking options. Ndidi, if we want to turn the midfield more defensive, is available there. I think he's going to be there as that more like-for-like swap for Papi Mendy. But as well, we've also got, I think we've still got a couple attacking options in there. But I think you've heard enough from me in that case. And I'm going to add in Ross, who's clicked onto the link. We're going to give him his 5 minutes. Ross, how's it going?
So my son wants to take a penalty live on Leicester Fan TV against me. So what do you think score will be, Charlie? No. What score? 2-0 to... No, James Maddison. Okay. He thinks Maddison 2-0. Go on,
I'll
Charlie.
take-
Take your penalty then. Oh, he's doing
All right,
a
I'll give you
poke,
full.
Oh! Oh, the post!
A natural Yuri Tielemans penalty there.
Yeah, he took a Tielemans penalty there, Charlie. He hit the post. I've seen lineup. Is Tielemans not in the squad then? From what I've
So
seen.
Tielemans not in the squad today. I was seeing in our chat that it looks like he picked up a knock to his knee in training. Something day by day, so he should be back soon, but not in the squad for today.
I see. Oh, it's in. It's a goal. So Charlie thinks we'll score a penalty today, I reckon. Oh, I got.
So Ross, what's your prediction then?
My score prediction. Can't say long time. The game starts in a minute. In a second. So I think obviously they're without Hugo Lloris, but obviously Harry Kane obviously sort of stats of the day. He scored the most times against Leicester, so obviously he's gonna probably score. But I'd love to see him win again, 2-1 this time. I think Tete might get another goal, cheeky little goal, and I'd love to see Nacho get another goal. So
I feel like that'd definitely get the place rocking.
Don't me take a penalty. Oh God. Right, okay, but someone.
All right, well, I mean, I can't take you off until you've taken the penalty as well. We got to see the
right.
magic
So
happen
technically,
here.
you can't see. You can just see me kicking it. Bearing in mind, I'm up against Charlie. Here we go. So this is going in. Oh no! He saved it.
All right, Ross. Well, thanks for coming on. I'm gonna let you go.
All right. 1 minute. One second. Let me just put it on. Right. Go on, sharp. Come on, Foxes, Charlie. 1, 2, 3. Come on, Foxes!
Cheers, Ross. All right, Michael, are you ready to come on?
Yo,
Michael, we're back in blue.
Absolutely great, Ross and Charlie out there in the afternoon time kicking the ball around. But get to a TV, man. Get to a TV and watch the game. Yeah. We're back in blues. Really exciting, still buzzing after the last match. I watched the highlight maybe like 4 or 5 times, the 15-minute highlight that they put out. And I rewatched the game, the whole game twice this week. Just absolutely buzzing with the new signings and just the new optimism around the club. Now we have a chance to bring the squad home, with the new players in front of the crowd and show them what we got against Spurs. Let me see. I'm looking at the lineups here. They don't have Bergwijn on the bench, so I'm feeling good about it.
I feel like that's the biggest thing for us is the absence of Steven Bergwijn is a big
damn Bergwijn. So yeah, they still have Son because he did us in the last game. He came off the bench and scored a hat trick in like 20 minutes, I think it was. It's a part of the Barclays commercial here, his last goal, and I'm just tired of seeing it. They played it like 2 minutes ago, and I'm just like, oh, all right. So we need a new highlight. And I'm glad to see Iheanacho starting. Like Brendan's finally got his head out of his what and played Iheanacho. And it's because we got Tete out there, man, I see goals coming, That's the one thing that I care about is scoring, as long as we don't, have 0 goals every match, then we have a chance, but we got to score, and now we have these attacking options. So I'm really excited for this match. As you know, I just rambled on for a good minute and a half. I'm buzzing. I've already drank 2 Trulies. You know how I do it. It's almost 7 o'clock, and I'm too deep. Let's go.
we are really kegging and egging it this morning then. But yeah, absolutely. I agree with so much of what you've said. It feels like we're going back to kind of like late last season Leicester City, where we're still shaky on defense. We need those 2-3 goals in order to get it, but it feels like we can score 4 or 5 again.
Absolutely. And we showed last week, we got players that can get in behind. And Iheanacho, just the whole setup. Rodgers has his winger now. And so he puts Iheanacho in there to, hold the play up. Maddison playing off. Maddison wearing the armband. So let's sync up our feeds here.
Yes, so mine is we're like just about to kick off on my screen. They were just showing Pedro Porro and now James Maddison adjusting his armband.
Okay, so I'm a little bit ahead of you then.
Gotcha. Yeah, they've put up that little lion logo and it's now ticking down to kick off on my screen.
Is it?
Yeah, it's halfway past. It's gonna be looks like Iheanacho to take the kickoff.
They're taking a knee. Nice.
They're just about to take the knee on my screen. Just started now. So yeah, I think you're like a second and a half ahead of me. kicked off.
Nice. Jono, don't join unless you're synced up with us. And kicked off.
Immediately with a long ball towards the left flank. We're left bouncing around a little bit, but Tete now has it after we switch up play.
Right on. Yeah, Leicester.
One thing that I'm
left
seeing
and
here is
right.
that Tottenham are playing very aggressive defense, immediately charging down anybody that has the ball. But that leaves them vulnerable to those switch up plays and lofted through balls, which we know that Brendan Rodgers likes a lot.
Well, I mean, they obviously believe that they should be controlling the game, controlling the ball. Brendan wants the ball at home. We think we can score now. We think we can play with the ball at all times. But this is going to be a good match. Two teams that like to hold on to the ball.
Absolutely. Free kick to Tottenham Hotspur following a foul on Tanganga. A little bit of tangling of the feet. But Leicester City do a good job of closing them down on that left flank, and it goes all the way back to Fass, who will pass it back to Ward.
Yeah, exciting to see a back line that's the same as last week with players that
Dewsbury Hall gives away possession, though, but a big sliding challenge from Mendy, and then a poke challenge from Castagna regain possession, but shaky stuff here early games.
Oh, Mendy gives it away in the box.
Ball bouncing around. It's with Kane. He lays it off. Kulusevski back across. It's Son over the bar. Sorry, that wasn't Son. That was who was that?
Who was that guy? I think he's Argentinian.
Bentancur.
Yeah. Ooh. Mendy having a few already 2 or 3 touches in our third that are not good at all. He needs to calm it down. I understand he hasn't got a lot of game time, but come on, Mendy, bro. We be bigging you up, man. Come on.
that might be one of the lowest goal kicks that I've seen taken that wasn't just a ground pass.
A little laser.
Yeah, it makes it to the halfway line, gets intercepted, but Danny Ward hit that ball maybe like 7 feet off the ground.
Iheanacho getting his second start in a row in the Premier League.
And he's back in possession right now on the left wing, trying to cut in against Dyer. He's got 4 men against him, and he gets past 3 of them. He gets past the 4th, but it's a trickling shot that forces a save out of Forster.
So how about Matt Piper's commentary last week about Iheanacho? He's kind of clumsy. I don't know if you listened to it. He's kind of clumsy. And that's how he describes him. And he's like, you got to play him because he's erratic and he throws other players off. With other players, you know what you're going to get. With Vardy, you know what you're going to get. With Dak, you know what you're going to get. But with Nacho, he might put the ball in the roll Z. He might come down and, hit a laser from 30 yards into the top corner. You never know what you're gonna get.
I mean, you're not wrong. I don't know if clumsy is the right word for it, but I also feel like you get that with you get that with Tielemans as well. You get that with contemporary Vards as well. Barnes charging in on the left right now, cuts inside. That's definitely a free kick in a dangerous position.
Oh my goodness, this is Madison territory. That has to be a yellow, and it is. Oh, he just bowls him
for Eric
over.
Dyer.
No, I think that's for Betancourt, but Dyer's there to argue his man's case. Oh, Harvey absolutely
drops the shoulder and absolutely Pedro Porro's going to be calling the Leicestershire police on him for that.
Absolutely done. And then Betancourt just tries just a bad challenge, just lazy challenge, right on the edge of the box. Just slightly to the keeper's right. But this is definitely Madison territory.
For Matter's right foot, I feel very optimistic about this. And Tottenham are they're putting like a 9-man wall together.
Ooh, and I love how the referee is given 10 yards exactly. Madison, this is, man. Let me move
Madison just showing off the armband like it's a Stone Island jacket right now.
Yeah, let me move everything out of the way because he practices these. This is what he does.
It's one stride short of a penalty here. We're so close to the edge of the box. I'm very optimistic here.
Oh, let me move everything out of the way for when I have to jump out of my shirt.
Oh, he plays short.
It away.
Oh! And a rocket that gets through the crowd but misses the net by inches. Okay, maybe by more than inches, but
Yeah, he needed to move the ball.
Yeah, just doesn't quite catch the right part of the ball. But how about the fact that, like, we just had a tactical execution of a free kick? When was the last time we saw that?
Well, yeah, I think it was all Madison's idea right there, actually. I saw him pick up the ball. He tried to move it a little bit after the spot, but it was a good effort, though. Good effort.
Mike saying Mendy doing a Villa in the first minute.
He tried to. Oh, my goodness. He really, really tried to. But with our new back line, we have a little more faith. Fass and Suter together, you know, I like that. I like that a lot.
I put this. This was like one of the worst photoshops I've done in a very long time, but we're cooking.
We are cooking. That's not too bad. I love how Brendan's like not the head chef. He's just like a sous chef at the end of the line.
Well, you were the one just saying that Madison's idea on the free kicks.
Yeah, that was definitely Madison's idea. Got a throw in for Leicester here. Deep in Tottenham half. I like how Christensen has come right in. He's taking all the throw-ins. He's taking some corners. The new signings.
He's one of those
really
players that, like, he almost doesn't feel like a new signing anymore because he's just settled in really well into this team.
Yeah, the new signings, because of the nature of our squad and what we've been through the last 2 years, they've had to come in and immediately play. And, you know, while it's only been a couple games with them, it feels a lot better. The team just feels a lot better. We still have a lot of injuries, and we have players coming back. Pereira is on the bench today. That's exciting as well.
Agreed.
Leicester playing the ball around. Little 1-2,
lovely
Castagna
pass
and
to
Tete.
Castagna. Little deflection off his cross, though.
That was some good play from Tete and Castagna there.
No, agreed.
That's going to be a nice combination on the right-hand side out here.
But yeah, we're getting some agreement with what you're saying about Christensen. That natural integration kind of feels like some of the early days of Wout Fass as well. When he came in, really felt like that natural replacement for Fofana, obviously with a little less emotional baggage recently as well.
Right.
And it surprises me almost the way that, like, you can come in from another league as Tottenham coming forward here, but they can't control the ball in the penalty area and Ward will save.
So it's just a little scrappy, a little back and forth. No team really is seemed to get a hold on the ball, get a hold on the game. Haven't really seen anyone impose their style of play on the other team yet.
No, it's becoming pretty clear the way that each of us wants to play. Like, Leicester, we're playing a lot of through balls here. We're trying to move the ball forward quickly. Tottenham want to hold possession. And both teams are kind of frustrating each other here in the early minutes.
But really what we want to do is get the ball in Madison in the half turn about 45 yards out with Harvey or Tete streaking down the side and Nacho coming short or Nacho getting in behind. You know, he can make, you know, his choice depending on the defense. But I just love this is the style of football that I play on FIFA. This is
nice.
You know, this is the formation that I play on FIFA. Like, this is, I like to play with the single pivot in the middle and two CDMs. And that's kind of like what's going on right now. And one of those CDMs can push forward and the wingers are always getting in behind. That's how I play. And that's why I kind of feel like I understand what Brendan has been trying to do. And I've always tried to, you know, give him the benefit of the doubt because that's how I like to play too.
I feel like I play almost like an anti-Leicester form of football when I play FIFA because I'm all about short passes in the middle and playing the ball right up the center. Thread through the center backs and then just get one-on-one with the goalkeeper. That's how I play, and it's just nothing that you see from Leicester City.
Yeah, I would beat you so bad every time.
Oh, without a doubt. I'm not very good at FIFA.
Actually, I haven't bought FIFA since FIFA 19, and there's a foul on the Spurs player.
Yeah, Pedro Porro gets knocked out of his boot while
Harvey puts an elbow on his back.
We can go through a few of the comments as well. We got a lot of folks just saying hello. Lewis asking what we thought of the free kick a second ago. I think it's great to see that we're playing more tactical set pieces, both in offense and defense. Obviously, the shot didn't quite work out, but what can you do when they're putting together a 9-man wall with a man lying behind it?
Yeah, it was a weird angle for Madison. He thought, and oh my goodness, Tottenham's out of
trailing ball there just leaves Perisic wide open, but he scuffs that terribly.
And he was in so much space. He probably could have taken one more dribble, but Suter was closing him down. Suter moving really fast for this big dude. I didn't know he was. He's covering ground. Look at this replay. He is covering ground. Wow, yeah. He's huge.
Oh, I was about to say, when you're like 10 feet tall and 7-foot legs, you can cover ground quickly.
Yo, he is covering some space. That's why Perisic dragged the shot. He saw this Paul Bunyan, big lumbering Aussie.
Bro's a beast.
He is a beast.
I mean, hey, let's not forget the fact that we now have another big man on defense named Harry in the 15 shirt.
And with a huge head. That's what the ladies say.
We're gonna have to find another appliance to name him after.
So, Indo, I am watching in the United States on the Peacock app streaming service, where the Premier League has a contract, and it's free with my cable, actually. But every single Premier League game is playing right now. The replays from last week, the replays up to like 10 weeks ago are all playing. You can get them for free. And yeah, sorry to brag.
I was about to say, like, it's a little bit better than you get here. So I'm in Canada. I have to pay for a streaming service called Fubo that has the broadcast rights. I think it cost me like $170 Canadian for the year, something like that. So about £140 to watch all the Premier League, which is still better than having to pay for like 7 different services to watch it.
And on Fubo, you get pretty much all football, like La Liga.
They get a lot of football.
Yeah.
Free kick is taken for Tottenham, and that is a close shot, but just over the net. I'm not sure whether Ward may have gotten some fingertips to that or not.
Ooh, Perisic. That is a save. Danny Ward tips it over. That's on target.
I think it may have just been going over anyways, but I always appreciate an abundance of caution, especially on something like that.
And here's a corner.
Going to be an in-swinger from Perisic, looks like. Lofted over, cleared away by Christensen.
Wow, he almost pulled it fast.
But that's some risky business, but it comes off well.
Right. Clearing it directly in front of the goal, over the crossbar.
Off the thigh, over the crossbar, just ahead of Ben Davies.
And then he pumps his fist. This dude is so passionate about his clearances and his slide tackles. Another in-swinger. And he's offside. He's offside. I promise you he's offside. I promise you.
The second corner is taken quickly, and it bounces around in the penalty area and goes off of, it looks like, Bentancur into the net.
He's offside. I promise you he's offside. Dang it. We did not deal with this at all, but VAR is going to have to look at this because he's offside.
Yeah, long celebrations here by Tottenham. Conte not really celebrating it either, though, so he may know what's going on here. Watching the corner come in. Is there a chance Christensen keeps him onside there?
Oh, Christensen passes it to him.
I don't even think Bentancur tried to shoot that. I think he was just in the right place at the right time, and it bounces off of him.
Jeez. Oh.
And it looks like it will stand.
Ward, and then Bentancur hit it.
Oh, no, it is. It is going to VAR.
It's a flick on. It's a flick on. It didn't go directly to Christensen.
But is that... Ooh. Was Bentancur offside at the time of that flick on, though?
Yeah, he's...
That's really close. That's really close seeing Christensen there. Because you can see that Bentancur takes like a half a step right at the moment that knock-on happens.
Towards the goal.
Yes, towards the goal.
Oh.
Oh, I like this camera angle, though. I really like this camera
Yeah,
angle.
like the foot. That's what they're
That
looking
foot.
at, too.
It's like this far offside.
Oh, come on, give it to me, VAR. I hate you so much, VAR. I hate you.
I love VAR.
I hate VAR. Why are they doing this to us? Back into the left. Back.
Oh, and now we're zooming in.
Like, oh, yeah, now they're zooming in. Look, he's offside.
He's offside.
On,
He's got to be offside.
Give it to me. This is why I hate VAR. Look at this. Oh,
it's
wow.
It's so close.
What do you call it? A flick on, a knock
we're,
on?
We're acting smug and we're laughing it up right now. If this were the other way, we would be fuming. Absolutely fuming that this was taken away.
Oh,
called onside. Wow, that surprises me. But honestly, you know, I would have been upset if that was a goal for us that got overturned.
Oh, whatever. Now we got to play. Dang it.
But that's how we do. We always concede in a garbage way first, and then that for some reason tells us, oh yeah, we're playing football. We have to play.
Yeah, it sucks for Christensen because he just had a really good clearance. But shocking. But there's a lot of football to be played. We did go 1-0 down the Villa last week, and you saw our response. This is a different squad that you know we haven't seen all year. Madison puts a ball into the box, the free kick,
immediately cleared.
Nice. Mendy tracks the clearance down in a foot race. Okay,
Christensen's confidence in possession, even after that, though, is still impressive.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we still got a lot of football to play. He can't let that get him down. We still, you know, got to keep going forward. And especially now that we're 1-0 down. So we'll see what the boys got. We'll see what they got.
Jamie will not be enjoying this. We're passing the ball around the back line, looking for an opening.
Let's see.
Spurs just putting everybody behind the ball at the moment. I get people wanting Rodgers to go, but like we're 17 minutes into this match. And what happened to our clean sheet run? The World Cup happened.
Yeah. Yeah, Rodgers isn't going anywhere now. We just signed three players in the transfer window. And I mean, if he wasn't fired earlier this season or, you know, late last season, he's not being fired. And the fan base is not all together on wanting him gone. There's still, you know, half the fan base backs him. It's not.
Well, I was about to say, like, we just got two straight comments. One of us saying Rodgers needs to get out, and the other one saying hold the faith.
Exactly. Like, it's not like everyone's screaming for him to go. Oh my goodness.
Spurs charging forward again. Son with some space in the penalty area, trying to get round Suter, but can't. Corner kick.
Whew. Suter and Castagna both closing down Son, not letting him get the cross in, not letting him get his dribbles off because he got a bunch of tricks. He came off the bench last time he played against us. This time he's starting. We got to make sure we keep this dude in check. Heung-min Son is probably one of my favorite players in the Premier League.
He's a top talent. I'm not gonna talk smack about him just because he's on arrival.
Yeah, I never talk trash about him. I like him a lot. Nice. Little wayward pass from KDH over here to the near side to Tete, and he sprints out to save it. Keep the ball for Leicester. We got to do something with it, though. Leicester fans are singing loudly, getting behind the boys.
And that's at least one really good thing, because normally, especially when we were in the poor run of form, like this place would go quiet when we go a goal down.
Nice ball out to Castagna. Castagna
poke
crossing.
away that cross.
Ooh. Good ball in. Oh, I love the movement, though. KDH played a little 1-2 with Castagna out here on the near side, and Madison doing what he does, shielding the ball, drawing the
Wins
foul.
a free kick.
And he's getting Højbjerg a little upset, but he takes it short. Suter.
But that's what we need. Once we frustrate them a little bit, that's when they start making mistakes.
Yeah, I feel you, Scott. We got to get – I feel like we're a rhythm team. We got to get in a rhythm. Ooh, bad touch from Tete. But Pape Mendy's there to clean it up. Doing his best Ndidi impression.
Tete.
Woo. Going for the glory. He had options to pass, but, you know, we might have to come to accept some of these from Tete from time to time. Picks up the ball in the midfield after a Mendy challenge. We had players, but he took a shot from way out. Chris Davis and Brendan.
Another very low goal kick, this time from Forster, that gets intercepted by Suter.
Ooh, nice turn by Madison in the pocket. Oh, he should have released Madison.
He maintains it, plays through ball. Barnes, his cross is blocked. Corner kick.
Oh, Madison didn't see Nacho getting in behind. He was on the shoulder. Maybe he saw it and just couldn't pull it off. Oh, but what a great turn by Madison in the pocket there. You know, that's what we were missing. We're just a totally different team. He was like, it wasn't even a half turn. It was like a quarter turn where he got the ball at his feet. And what a good pass from Mendy. His corner's taken.
Headed on.
On.
Cleared off the line.
Who? Mendy! Oh my God! Mendy! What the hell? Oh! Puppy Mendy, shut the hell up! Oh my God! He hits a laser from outside the box, and it is the top corner. They are going wild in Leicester. Oh my God! Let's go! 1-1.
All it takes is for us to go a goal down.
Oh, he's not quite outside the box. Oh, what a laser! Let's go!
It just takes us to go one goal down, and everyone in this team turns into Yuri Tielemans.
Oh!
What a goal by Papi Mendy there.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Papi Mendy deserves that. He deserves that goal. Oh my God. What he's done for the club over these years. That goal right. Dude, I feel like I'm going to cry right now. That was a laser.
I feel like you're going to faint.
Oh my God. Papi Mendy gets over the ball. Perfect form, puts his foot right through it, and no chance. No keeper saving that. No keeper.
And I find a lot of the time, like, a goal doesn't look as impressive when you see it in the slow motion versus when you see it first time. That goal got more impressive in the slow motion, because you can see Eric Dyer. He gets low and tries to block that shot, and Mendy fires it just over his back as he's getting low, out of reach of Fraser Forster. You can't hit them better than that from there.
You can't hit just a slightly outside the post, 2 yards inside the box.
Suddenly we're in again. It's Iheanacho breaking in. He lays it off James Madison. It's 2-1. It's 2-1.
Oh, let's go. Play the fucking music. the little Spurs. Let's go. Oh, yeah. Woo.
I don't know whether I'm enjoying the fact that we're winning more or the fact that I just get to hear you off screen barely through the microphone more.
No, I'm so excited. We don't score. We haven't been scoring. I'm so excited. Oh my goodness.
We are hungry and we are angry right now. Like this is a team that is scoring goals, 2 goals in 4 minutes. I wonder what that's like.
Oh my goodness. They gave the ball away in the midfield. They gave the ball away in the midfield again. And the ball's over the top. Nacho, he's taking his man on in the box. He's on his left foot. Nacho! Oh, wait. Okay, maybe I'm a little ahead of you. My screen got all fucked up.
I was gonna say I've got Nacho coming forward right now. I'll see if I can maybe.
I'm gonna pause at 26:05.
Okay, yeah, we got a low save from Fraser Forrester there. So I'm at 26 minutes now. 1, 2, 3.
I paused at 10.
4, 5.
10.
Okay, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Good. Woo. Oh man, I'm like
I think you've nailed it. You've nailed it. They're rattled.
Oh, they are rattled in the midfield. They're not. Even though we're kind of light in the midfield, Mendy's playing amazing. KDH is all up their butts right now, and we got to get it back together though. But the game is wide open. Oh my goodness, the game is wide open.
And I feel like we saw this coming because it's like we're a team that loves to score, but we're also a team that loves to concede.
Oh my goodness, exactly. So Suter and Fast, let's get it
plays
together.
Across and it's deflected, headed up by Wout Fast and collected by Harvey Barnes.
Ooh.
Good shielding of the ball there, though. I got to give credit to
Hoiberg.
Yeah, it was Højbjerg. Does well to just stop Barnes in his tracks there.
Oh my goodness. Nacho. Oh. Woo. Let's go.
Imagine the scenes though if Nacho can get a goal today as well. We get a goal for Nacho, a goal for Matters, and a goal for Magic Mendy.
Oh,
give me that.
I mean,
I believe the quote goes, I will love it, and I think I deserve it.
Yeah, we do. Mendy deserved his goal, and he deserves if he continues to play a good game, you know, he'll deserve.
You had to say it. You had to say it.
I know. That's something that's going to come with it, you know, the territory, and with Nacho.
Quick pass back and forth between Castagnette. I think it was Mendy, and then just breakdown in communication, and the ball was kicked right out of play.
It happens, but we got to calm this game down because what's just happened in the last 10 minutes, I need to calm down.
I'm fired up. I'm fired up.
Yeah, super fired up.
Just for a quick update around the Premier League as well. Wolves have had a player sent off. Southampton leads them 1-0 at St. Mary's. Arsenal, Brentford 0-0 in that London derby at the Emirates. Fulham, a goal to the good against Nottingham Forest. That's good for us. And Palace 0-0 against Brighton in their derby at Selhurst Park.
Huh. Chelsea drew again.
Do you see Graham Potter surviving the season?
I mean, he has to, right? He came on mid-season. So I don't know.
I feel like there's we talk about the precedent of you gave the manager his transfer window, but then Leeds didn't obey that. Everton didn't obey that.
Yeah. It would be sad if Graham Potter left Brighton, went to Chelsea, got fired before the season was over. That would be sad.
I was gonna say, like, I can't lay too much judgment on the face of the Todd Boehly ownership just because it's been so short right now. But he's
at the game too.
Oh,
I love how they get the ball into Nacho and he's immediately trying to get on the half turn to turn his man.
The attempts for them to just turn and lose defenders is really. It's not only impressing me, but it also shows the confidence that we're playing with, which we just did not have.
Making this run. Nice. Yeah, we didn't have the players. Let's see. Yeah, sacking Jesse Marsh is bad. I don't like that. Well, that's
because lovely back and forth. Gives the ball to Christian. Plays it across goal looking for Tete. It's cleared, but only as far as Barnes. And then hoofed away by Højbjerg.
Oi. I love Christensen. He's like a fire starter. He's like a fire plug. He's like a spark plug. He's like ready to go. He's on the ball. He's ready to put the ball in the box. He's ready to take on his man. He's ready to put a foot in. He's ready to make
think of like who the last like left back or like fullback that we've had that gets me like as fired up as Christensen does. I want to say like maybe Ben Chilwell in his prime, maybe.
Yeah, when he like was, you know, the second, third year that he was a starter. But come on, Fuchsie's the guy who's like, yeah. You know,
but like I always like Fuchs's legacy to me is like big man who will knock over an attacker, whereas I think of Christensen as like he gets the ball, we're on attack already.
Yeah, he is ready to go. He's ready to go for sure.
Scott, I'm not gonna put your comment on screen. Just next time for the language, just but just saying. I wonder if Harry Kane looks at Leicester with regrets. They are by far the bigger team.
I don't.
One of us has won a trophy. I'm just saying.
He could never get the contracts that he's gotten playing for Leicester, that he gets playing for Spurs.
The other thing is, yes, we've won a Premier League and he hasn't, but looking at it pragmatically, trying to like blue glasses off, look at it neutrally, look at the legacy that he's leaving at what is one of the larger football clubs in England. Maybe about the same size as ours. But he's going to be an integral part of the history of that club. Like he's basically become their Gary Lineker.
Yeah. Opening another one. I'm working on the Truly sponsorship.
You're on your third. I really hope you're getting like some food in at the same time. I hope there's eggs among those. Oh my goodness!
Woo! Danny
Ward. What just happened to Timmy Castagna there? I think Castagna forgot which net we're attacking.
Ooh.
Kane tries to play a through ball. It's intercepted by Castagna. And
wow.
I think he thought
he was trying to leave
Ward
it
was
for
going
Danny
to take the clearance, and he sits off. And Castagna, not thinking the ball was going to be there, it just hits his foot and just rolls wide of the net.
That was a close one. And it goes for a Tottenham corner. Here it is. In-swinger.
In-swinger played in.
Far post.
Headed up. Volley. Buddy thinks he's Pappy Mendy over here. And absolutely
didn't go out.
I thought for sure that went out.
Perisic puts a ball in, but it goes all the way to the far side.
His cross is then blocked, intercepted by Madison, off a deflection, and hoofed clear.
Madison clears it. All right, let's push up, guys, but they're not pushing up. They're holding back.
I don't know that we can just point at that and just go like, that's Danny Ward's fault. I think it was a breakdown of communication because Ward thought Castagna had it, Castagna thought Ward had it, and neither of them said anything.
Yeah,
which has been one of our biggest problems in defense is just that nobody is talking to each other.
No, Danny Ward needs to go and pick that ball up. Like, seriously, he needs to go and pick that ball up. Castagna obviously isn't trying to kick it to him. Danny Ward pushes up to the edge of the box. He needs to pick that ball up.
He's a sweeper without a broom, Danny Ward is.
Yeah, he faked out Castagna on that one.
Perisic coming in on the left side of the penalty area, plays the crossover and misses absolutely everybody and the net.
Tottenham looking a little spicy. They're trying to get.
We got away with it though. We got away with it. Yeah. Yeah, you can see from the way that the ball hits his foot, Castagna did not think that ball was going to be there.
Yeah, he wanted it to be gone. Trying to get out of the way for Ward to pick it up. All right, we're trying to play out from the back, but nope. Ooh, nice touch by Nacho. See, that's what I'm talking about.
Excellent touch by Nacho. Not the best pass from him,
right? But the clumsiness.
But you can also just see him going like, my bad. That's on me.
I think he's like praying to God. Why did I do that?
Harry Kane tries to play a cheeky pass right into the chest of Madison, though.
Come on, get the ball, guys.
Mendy gets knocked over, no foul, so it will be a throw into Tottenham, and Mendy will just grab that ball and run onto the pitch with it.
Yeah, he's trying to take a little break.
I'll tell you what, like Tottenham ain't cheap, and yet he's living there rent-free right now.
Oh, yes. I mean, the goal energizes him. He's like running around the middle. He's putting in tackles. He's got a couple interceptions.
I don't even think I'd say that like it's getting messy. Like this has been a pretty messy match from
Kickoff. It's been
kickoff.
like this is the beginning. Yeah, this is how it's looked the whole time.
Like this is two teams that are very fired up, but neither of whom are at their A game.
Right. I like it. And we got players that we're trying to, bring in, try to figure it out. Some of the football looks really good going forward too. Oh,
Tete Matters can't quite find Tete there. Castagna up against Perisic. I'll tell you what, for Perisic's age as well, like he has some pace.
Yeah, but you could tell on that pass right there, just not quite. Not quite enough. His game is a little more around the corners of the box. He's not going to be running in behind of Castagna. Not today.
Happy Mendy again just charges in there, gets in on his man. He looks a little hurt though, but will play on. Matters on the ball. Or sorry, Dewsbury Hall on the ball. Lost it upfield. Finds Harvey Barnes. Oh, you cannot give that as a free kick.
What did they call? They said he pushed him
against Harvey Barnes.
They said no way.
Absolutely no way. Was it offside? Like I refuse to believe that's a foul. So like the free kick must have been for something else.
What happened to Mendy? He got an elbow in the chest or something.
Yeah, it looks like he may have just had the wind knocked out of him there.
Dang. Oof. Right in the solar plexus.
Yeah, that's a bad place to get hit. It doesn't even look like so. It looks like it's just like right where the rib cage ends and everything gets squishy.
Yeah,
just
soft, yeah.
An elbow right there.
Cags.
The man bun of the hour warming up on the sidelines.
I think it might be time to just let it flow. Take the bun out and just let it flow.
People Magazine Turkey's sexiest man alive, last 7 years running.
Right? Let's get it going. Papi Mendy, he's walking off on his own will.
Yeah, I feel like it's just like he might get a little bruised there or something, and he's had the wind knocked out of him, but I don't think he's going to be coming off.
Brendan giving Madison an instruction. He says, when you get the ball, they're right there. That's what he does. He's like, we're going to get another goal. I can't wait.
We're getting crafty, and I'm loving it.
Yeah. We got the players now.
I will tell you one thing for free is that this game is not ending 2-1. Somebody is definitely scoring.
Oh, yeah. We got to get another goal.
Harry Kane marshaled down by Dewsbury Hall there. Dewsbury Hall, another player who's looking fired up right now. Mendy back on the pitch.
Absolutely. I wish I could turn my TV up, but I'm sure the crowd is just like right now, just ready to go.
I mean, how about for the I'm going to knock on wood because I don't want to say things like this before the match ends, but how about the fact that 2 straight games now we've conceded first and then taken the lead?
Taking the lead before the half. Before the half. Just like
we don't need Brendan time at 60 minutes where we're going to bring on a like for like change. We score our own goals.
We'll do them now. We'll do it now. Nobody wants to come off at 60, so we got to play better.
Big sliding challenge there from Madison. I don't know what that was supposed to mean that he was saying to the referee.
Showing his little dance moves to the referee, but the referee said his dance move was a foul.
Oh, I thought for a minute that he was signaling the throw-in, but looks like Madison.
Now he's giving Madison a yellow.
That's got to be for dissent. Like that's not going to be for the foul.
Yeah.
During that break in play, I'm going to take another check on the.
Oh, that's why he.
Oh, that's why he encroached.
He totally.
You're the captain, Madison. You can't do that. No updates in the scores around the horn at the moment.
But when players are doing stuff like that, it's because they want to win. It's because they really. Oh, come on, KDH.
Oh, Dewsbury Hall. The ball gets through, finds Christensen. He lofts it on, just trying to find Iheanacho, but it's a little undercooked.
Tried to clear it away, but it's only as far as Harvey. Oh.
And it's out for a Tottenham throw.
Wow.
Oh, we're cooking. We're cooking.
The runs that Christensen is making, his vision, what he sees is amazing.
Oh, the adjustment to still collect it after the deflection, but he just can't.
Yeah,
we're already back in the penalty area. My gosh, we're fired up.
The boys are getting to the second balls.
Running.
Good challenge by Mendy.
Look at him flying in. He wants that ball.
Oh, Tottenham controls.
Hey, we scored twice in 4 minutes now. Okay,
we're not. Who's Bob Dufio? Who Bob Dufu? Look, we're not going to keep on bringing. We're not going to bring up this anymore. We're excited that Steven Bergwijn is not on the bench, and that's it. We're just not going to talk about it anymore.
There's a Leicester City memes page that comes up a lot on my Twitter feed, and they were posting about do Leicester City bend over more for any other club than Tottenham Hotspur, and then it was just a running laundry list. But it then ends. The thread ends with a picture of Wes Morgan lofting the Premier League trophy, and it says, "Don't care though."
Yeah, okay, yeah, just. But
you can have your wins during the season, but who's got a trophy? Who's got a trophy in their cabinet?
We're not going to bring up the last game of the 2021 season where Spurs kept us from getting 5th place. We're not going to bring up that one.
Who's got 2 trophies in their cabinet? Who's got 2?
We do. I got pictures with them. It's nice.
And you know what? If you want to count the Audi Cup, that's fine. But then we won that, what was it, the Clarendon Cup against Hull City as well. So we have that.
The Clarendon Cup. Community
Shield. It was named after Hull City's shirt sponsor. It was just a 1-match friendly, and we won that. I think we won another one against Blackburn too the season before that.
Suter tries to switch play, but it just switches to the stands. Put his big.
He's out here not only giving his all on the pitch, but he's giving souvenirs to the crowd. What up, my center back right there.
Yeah, no more own goals though. Still a lot of
ball pinging around in the midfield right now.
Yeah, a lot of pinball going on. I love how we're just getting our feet into everything. We're not really letting them get on the ball or let them get forward.
The calmness of that interception from Christensen, though. And Iheanacho just in there making a menace of himself.
That's a foul. Yeah, that's a foul on the Spurs player. Or what are they calling? I don't know. They gave the ball to Spurs, so who cares?
Yeah. But you know what? He's getting in their head, making a menace of himself.
Yeah, that's what he does. He's all clumsy.
Suter just gets in there, tussles with Son. We get the ball clear, but only as far as Højbjerg. Tottenham coming forward again. Oh. Low cross.
Oh, Christensen.
What a tackle.
Wow. Oh, my. That's what we've been missing. That's what Dan Marty would have stood there and put his arms behind his back or something. Christensen attacks the player 8 yards from. Oh, my God.
He puts the man in the penalty area.
Absolutely. That's what we've been missing. That is, oh my goodness. Oh, we are going to win this game, and Spurs are not going to get another goal. I'm predicting it right now. Oh,
I'm knocking on wood for that.
Oh my goodness.
I mentioned it earlier in the season that when I went to see us play against Southampton earlier in the season, I bought a home shirt, and I didn't get a name on the back because I was going to pick a player at the end of the season. I can't pick which of our signings I want to get.
Ooh,
because they've all been so good.
Yeah, Christian's is a lot of letters, bro. Do you have to pay per letter when you buy a
No, you don't.
Oh, okay.
And besides, look, I already took care of number of letters during the free printing.
Yeah, I would just put my name on the back. So I don't know. So, who's down?
Ooh, Dewsbury Hall's on the ground.
KDH.
He's in some pain.
He got a shot to the belly too.
Madison getting more instructions from Brendan. Yeah, it looks as though Tottenham's strategy right now is if you can't beat them, break them.
It's 45 minutes gone. Leicester up 2-1. Whew. Goals by Poppy Mendy with a laser.
What a goal from Pappy Mendy.
What a goal. They just showed the replay of the Spurs goal.
Yeah, I think you might be like a second ahead of me. Your timing on the raspberry was right as the ball went into the net.
And then Nacho sets up Madison. Look, man, Brendan Rodgers, I don't know if the reason why he didn't play Nacho is because he didn't like Nacho in training or because he didn't have the players to play with Nacho. But what we've seen the last 2 weeks and including extending into the FA Cup matches, it's just he's a totally different player. He's a confidence player. We've known that for multiple seasons now.
Well, the header that back to Forster that maybe I was being a little optimistic there, but it looked for a second like Tete was going to intercept, but it trails in towards Forster.
But the player was there, you know. Tete was there, and look at everyone.
Look at that! Like they're passing it around the midfield, and we got 4 players pressuring,
swarming the ball, and we got the ball back. Ooh, nice pass from Suter into
finds Holly, does a cheeky little turn, gets away from Bentancur. Oh, the pass to Iheanacho was silky. Smoother pass to Matters.
Oh, Madison over here to KDH. You know KDH ain't do nothing on his right foot.
Over to Tete. He leaves it for Castagna. Things are calming down a little bit more, but it's fiery.
2 minutes into the extra time of 4. And we're going to control the ball a little bit. It's all the way back to Foss. Yeah, I mean, we can go in the halftime 2-1. This will be awesome. This will be awesome.
Absolutely. Again, after conceding the dumbest opening goal we may have conceded this season, short maybe to Voot. Well, no, because Voot Foss wasn't the opening goal against Liverpool.
No, it was not.
Also, by the way, Liverpool's Golden Boot winner since the World Cup.
Yeah, they are just having a hard time. And did they play yesterday, was it? They drew again or lost again?
No, yesterday was West Ham Arsenal.
Oh, that's right. They drew.
I don't think they've played since they beat Wolves in the cup.
Paul's all the way back to Ward.
Plays a lofted goal kick. Intercepted by Davies. Suter gets in there, makes himself big. Not hard for him to do. Tete charging forward now.
Roy.
Oh, that was cheeky. He tries to play it.
Mendy with the foot in.
Body pass towards Iheanacho.
Ball pinging around the midfield. And
there's Dewsbury Hall to just hoof it away when it's got to be done.
Clean it up. Into the last minute of injury time, extra time, whatever.
I was saying before, like when I just have the game on the screen and I'm trying to identify players, like normally I'll use their numbers, but if they're facing me, I have to use their faces. Dewsbury Hall looks like what would happen if you added Madison and Barnes together and divided by 2.
Yeah, but his socks. See, I do it by body shape. Iheanacho, who's on his
Iheanacho breaks in towards the penalty area, holds the ball up, gets his shot. Oh my God! Georgie Iheanacho! What a goal! Makes a fool of Fraser Forrester.
We are a whole different team. And Nacho, he has no business scoring this goal.
No,
he has no
stands there.
What the hell is that?
Oh my days.
He has no business scoring that. He waves his magic wand and puts it right into the far corner on the ground at about 20 miles an hour.
I want to take a quick moment to say that I would like to congratulate Eric Dyer on his retirement from professional football.
Dude,
he's had a great career. What a time
awesome
for him to hang up his boots.
No, he has to go to the Portuguese league now. I mean, he's done. He got done.
I mean, honestly, like
by
embarrassing for Forster, but more embarrassing for Dyer.
Wow.
And that's halftime.
Nacho gets on his knees and prays to Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Oh,
what a half. What a way to end the half. We get in there and we just absolutely sucker punch them.
Nacho and Vardy laugh it up, hug it out.
All right, so I've just put the link in the chat.
Get that
so if you'd like to join us
here.
for halftime,
get that Spurs fan. He been like wanting to get on so bad.
I was about to say, Lewis, if you want to come camera on, you're welcome to join us. I will just say though, like, banter is fine. Be respectful though, okay?
We got to.
So Lewis, I'm gonna add you in.
We can't use the F-bombs and stuff like that.
We're before the watch. All right, so Lewis, I'm pretty sure you're a Spurs fan. How's it going?
Not too good.
Which is fair. But you know what? I will give Tottenham some credit. They have played very well in the midfield. They've made this a very scrappy match. Knowing your perspective, what would you like to see change for Tottenham at halftime?
Well, you probably got to get better defense.
Breaking
Which is
news,
fair.
Bergwijn signs for Tottenham.
Letting a goal right at the end and letting 2 quick goals, not too good.
Which, I mean, at the same time, it's happened to us as well. So I guess at least now we've traded that banter about. We got Nick coming in as well, so I'm going to add in Nick in just a moment. But before we let you go, Lewis, what do you think the final score prediction is? From a Spurs perspective, do you think you can pull back?
Probably 14-3.
14-3. You know what? I always like to put in a little wager on things. If Spurs come back and win 14-3, I'll buy myself a Spurs shirt with paint on the back.
Spurs is not going to score another goal.
All right, Lewis, thanks for joining us. I'm going to let you go. Cheers.
Thank you, baby.
We love you.
All right, Nick. How about that first half?
Let's go, Nick.
Typical deluded Spurs fan. What can I say?
All right, hey. You know
should have
what?
asked
Like
him who come third in the 2-horse race.
Hey, now he played nice. Let's play nice as well.
He didn't play nice. He's a Spurs fan. They don't do nice.
Right.
They're up there with Forest fans.
I was kind of scared there. I thought he might have said something crazy.
Nah.
All right, but like what a first half. The set of goals were all taken very skillfully from us, especially Papi Mendy and Nacho shots. Those took a lot of control.
They did. And let's be fair. I mean, I was saying to the guys at work this morning, they're all saying, Nick, what do you think today? And I said, I feel optimistic. I said, as long as we keep relatively the same team as we did last week. I mean, Yuri Tielemans, he failed the fitness test, so you have to deal with that. But it's amazing what round pegs in round holes can do.
Right? It fits.
Very fair.
Nacho pulling up short, getting the ball in space and having wingers. Oh, my goodness.
I'm in love with Christensen. I know Tete got all the love last week, but Christensen's a beast.
He's a beast. The runs he's making, I wish they would give him the ball more when he's making these runs. A lot of wasted, really good runs by him, but he's fired up, clearing the balls off the line, slide tackles in the back, making runs in behind. Like, the guy is on fire too, and his enthusiasm. Is he signed? Is he signed to like 4 or 5 years? I don't know.
He's on a decent contract, I think.
Yeah, he's a great signing.
Really is.
All right, we're gonna get a whole party going here, so I'm gonna add in John O'Towers as well as Ross to the stream. John O'Towers, we're gonna start with you. Just some early halftime thoughts from you.
I'm buzzing. I'm absolutely buzzing. Really, really great performance. I was a bit nervous after they scored the first one that we might collapse, but actually we've come back and we're showing some fight, and we're getting stuck in, and we're being dogged in the tackle, and we're getting to the challenge first in many cases. Christensen, brilliant again. Mendy, what a cracking goal. And Nacho, masterclass. So hopefully, it will continue this way. We can stick them a few more. I'd love to get another 3 in the second half, to be honest.
I think we'd all love that, Jono. Let's face it, nobody likes Spurs.
You know, a hot take. I just want the game to end 3-1. I'm good with that scoreline.
No, we need the goal. We need the goal difference.
Absolutely.
Forest
Absolutely.
were losing.
Our history against Spurs. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna count my chickens just yet. But,
Yeah, true.
Exactly.
but yeah, it's looking good so far, and hopefully we can keep Kane and Son quiet. And if we do, then I think we can get this.
Well, that's it. That's all we can do is help, isn't it? As long as they keep on going like they did the first half, we'll be fine.
Yeah.
So,
But yeah, Nacho's really making a point, isn't he? I think we've been screaming for Nacho for months and months and months, and he's really just delivering now, isn't he? The last few games, he's been really, really good.
well, you look at where he did when last time he came in, when we won the FA Cup.
Yeah.
What did he do wrong to get hoyed out the way he did?
I think a lot of it comes down to just
like that FA Cup on his Todd, did Nacho, because of some of the games that we were traded in, and he got like right at the death. So
And he's doing it again right now.
yeah,
I'll tell you what
I've always
happened to
rated
him.
Nacho. There's a player in there. You just got to keep playing it.
Brendan's stubbornness is what happened to him.
Yeah,
I think at the same time though, like we've seen moments of really good form and really bad form out of both Nacho and Daka. I think of the two players, I do rate Nacho more, but it honestly wouldn't surprise me if we've just ran into a point this season where both players were just out of form for a long period. Nacho is now starting to recover. Daka's going to get some time to rest. And I feel like we are eventually going to see another intersection where possibly towards the end of the season, Nacho will slow down a little bit. We'll see Daka come back.
Ooh,
Maybe.
I would have to disagree with that.
I'm not.
think-
Well,
Yeah, the new
let's not talk about. Well, let's talk about today's game. I mean,
Go
end
ahead,
of the day,
Ross. Go ahead, Ross.
If there was a time for Jamie to go and watch a Leicester City game, because he's from Alcudia, and see a person score a goal, #Magic Mendy had to be it, didn't it?
It's quite fitting, really.
Can we just talk about? I know just before I come on. What a goal!
What a goal! Honestly, I think that's probably going to end up being in the goal of the week nominations for.
I think goal could be one at goal at once. I mean, he's only scored 2 goals in his career. Why? Come here, Charles. People asking why I'm not at a game. He wants to do his dance. Don't ask. He likes to do it. But no, I tell you, Mendy has been outstanding. I mean, that thing with Castagna. Oh, our hearts were in our mouths. It was incredible.
I like Mendy. I think he gets, from some City fans, I think he gets a bad rap. But for me, I'd start Mendy over Dida, because he's like he's not as good as Kante, but he does the same sort of role that Kante used to do for us. He's
man at match so far. Man at match so far is Mendy, without a doubt, and then Nacho's farther behind him. Because you look at Nacho, that's another one, another goal and another assist.
I like my man of match. You've got to be Christensen.
I think do you know what though? No, at the minute I'm going to say Mendy for man at match at minute, and then you've got Nacho and Christensen right behind him. Because no one's played bad. There's not been a player that's played terrible. Let's get that get out of the way. Christensen played really well. It was unlucky when when it ricocheted to him and he had just a bad touch. If it wasn't for that, it could have been a goal. But we'll see. Anyway, again, as Geezer said, get Tottenham went past where we've been the lead stuff. So let's not count our chickens just yet. Get another 3 or 4 goals and we should be fine.
Get another 3 or 4 goals.
But no,
on the note of adding a bunch more goals, we have been rejoined by Lewis, our Spurs fan. He's asked to come back on, so I'm going to add him back in. I'm going to reiterate.
We're going to shoot off anyway. We're going to shoot anyway, boys. So we're going to final prediction 5-1. I'm going to go for.
I like that.
Cheers, Ross. All right, so Lewis, I'm going to add you back in, but again, just reiterating, everybody here, let's play nice. Lewis,
why are you looking at me when you say that, Elijah?
I'm looking at everybody, including myself. All right, so Lewis, you want to come back? What do you like to say?
What are your thoughts on Tottenham today?
Came third in the 2-horse race.
Yeah, Spurs.
All right, well, I was going to say, like, in general for the match today, I think when it comes to Tottenham, it just seems like they're not quite as organized as they expected to be for this match. I know that there's been some shakiness around Antonio Conte in the Spurs camp lately. There's been rumblings that he's not going to be sticking on after this season. And I think a lot of it, I talk about mentality a lot on this channel, and I think it's coming down to there's just a bit of a mentality breakdown in the side right now.
It's
I
think it's his
personally,
accent.
I think Tottenham, just like Chelsea, just like West Ham, quite a lot of the London clubs, apart from your arch enemies Arsenal, are all in a mess. Let's face it. When you've got that menace Daniel Levy in charge, Conte, he's not a long-term manager, so he'll be out the door by the end of the season. He doesn't stick around for long. And
yeah, but we as Leicester fans can't be sitting here and pointing at Spurs to say they're in a mess. Look at the state we're in. I know that it's looking better, but we're still in a bit of a dogfight.
But to be fair, though, John, when you look at everything that Spurs have got, they've got that massive stadium, they've got fans worldwide. We're little Leicester.
Yeah.
They should be doing a hell of a lot more than what they are doing.
I will chime in on the fans worldwide. Let's get who's doing the watch along today, lads.
Their record goal scorer. He's never won anything. Andy King's won more than Harry Kane. Danny Drinkwater's won more than Harry Kane.
Part of the reason we're losing also because of Lloris injured. So that's a big loss for us.
Well, I don't know.
Necessarily buy that. I think
maybe he would have saved that Iheanacho goal. Yeah, maybe he would have saved the Nacho goal, but he wouldn't have saved the other goals.
No.
I think on the note of goalkeepers, I wouldn't mind asking you, Lewis, because I know like one of my buddies back here in Toronto is a big Spurs fan as well. I know that Lloris has kind of been on shaky ground with Spurs fans. Do you think that just you need a new goalkeeper outright, perhaps in the summer window?
I think he's getting a bit old. He's played for us a couple of years. I think we'll need to refresh new goalie.
Elijah, Jono, Michael, right? If Spurs are looking to get rid of Lloris, would you have him at the KP?
No.
Yeah.
100%.
I would, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. World Cup winning goalie, definitely.
Yeah.
I agree with the fact that, honestly, I do rate him. I think he's a good goalkeeper, but if I want to sign a new goalkeeper to replace Danny Ward, I want someone for the longer term than Danny Ward.
Yeah, but goalkeepers outfield players, they can play well in. I mean, look at Buffon, for example.
GG Buffon.
And he was well into his 40s when he could. Goalkeepers last longer than outfield players. That's what I'm trying to say. Look at Kasper.
All due respect to that point, Buffon was probably the best keeper of all time ever. So, if we signed him, I'd be well chuffed. But I don't think Lloris is anywhere near his. Level.
No, I was just using it to say because he's in his mid-30s, it doesn't necessarily mean he's under the hip.
Yeah,
that's what I'm trying to say.
And that's a fair point because but I think that it's those goalkeepers that can keep playing at that highest level into their 40s. They are a bit of a rarer breed because they are more of like your Gigi Buffons, your Edwin van der Sars, those types.
That's what I was trying to say. I'd have Lloris at the King Power. And I don't think many Leicester fans would disagree with that. Let's say that. 100%.
Lewis, would you like Danny Ward in a swap deal?
Yeah, take him.
Nope.
I don't think Lloris would ever come to us in a million years, but
Vestergaard and Bertrand.
He'll go back to France.
What are your thoughts on Schmeichel's move?
Here, Lewis, we'll cover that just as soon as Jono gets his point in first.
Yeah, no, I was just going to say that I think your point makes a lot of sense. I think if we're looking for a new goalkeeper, we should be looking for one that's going to be there for the next 5-6 years or so, a longer term, sort of younger sort of mid-20s goalie that's an established, maybe an international or Premier League goalkeeper.
You mean like Daniel Leverson?
Yeah, exactly, Michael.
Maybe. I mean, I think he's a bit unproven, but I think we missed out on Pope. I think someone like that kind of level would.
I think Pope or Meslier would probably be like the two best examples of a keeper like that. Meslier is still a little rough around the edges, but he has a bright future.
I want to see Iverson get a run of games, and Danny Ward is he's wearing the number 1, and Brendan seems like he's, he has to go with that because he gave him the 1. So.
All right, we're just about to kick off the second half, so I want to quickly answer Lewis's question as well. We'll do a quick run around on myself, then Michael, then Jono. My quick stance on Kasper's move. I'm gutted to see him go. He's a club legend, but I think it was the right time for him. He hasn't exactly been thriving in Liga either, and I'd rather see him leave the hero now than stay and become a villain that we keep playing because he has the name recognition, but he's not up to his A game.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I wish he was here still. I think we might a bunch of goals that went in early in the season might not have went in if Casper was here. I'm in a group chat and like all the times we were losing, I'm like, Casper would have saved that. Yeah.
Fair.
Okay, we love you.
All right. And cheers, Lewis. Thanks, Jono, for joining us.
No worries. Enjoy the second half.
Cheers,
Cheers.
Jono.
All right, so we are just about to kick off the second half here at the King Power.
Exciting.
I can't think of the last time we scored a sucker punch first half goal.
I mean, last week. But yeah,
yeah. You know what? Fair enough.
We're on our way. All right.
We are. Carlos, so I've actually never been to Vancouver because of how expensive it is.
Yeah, that's far.
It costs me the same amount of money to get from Toronto, where I am in the kind of central east of Canada, to Vancouver, as it does for me to go from Toronto to London.
Yeah.
So at that point, I just go to the UK.
And Vancouver is a 2.5-hour drive from where I'm at. Like 3 hour drive.
Well, I was about to say, at the same time, though, by North American standards, that's a short drive.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's a short drive. Yeah. I mean, I drive 45 minutes to work every day. So
Have you ever gone to an away game at the Whitecaps?
no, I've only actually been to Vancouver once in my life, and I was 19 years old. So this is like 1999. This is before 9/11, when you could just cross the border with your ID.
Fair. Yeah, because that's one thing that it's on my bucket list. It just costs so much to get to. Is I want to see Toronto play against Vancouver, because they have a beautiful stadium. It's Canada's national team stadium. Barnes gets rushed into but well shielded by one of the Tottenham defenders.
He plays a 1-2 with Kells, and the Tottenham defender just gets in his way, and the referee.
I think it was a little overly aggressive by Barnes there. I was about to put the blame on Tottenham, but I think that was the right call.
Yeah, they called a foul on Harvey. Christensen was making a run on the outside.
Ooh, and Christensen gets pulled down, and that is a free kick to Leicester City.
Whew.
Kulusevski, you can't do that. You can't do that to your man. The Swede against the Dane.
They both had each other's shirts in their hands. Christensen, he is amped up. I really like this guy's game. I think he's excited to. He's excited to be here. It feels like he's just excited to be in the Prem. You know.
Absolutely.
Danny Ward, long free kick.
And like the fact that Christensen signed that long-term contract as well, he feels like one for the future. Almost kind of like when we signed Castagna as well. Like he's made an instant impact, and we have him for a long time.
Yeah, with Yuri leaving, I really fear the Belgian players leaving afterwards.
I'm not too sure about that, because it's not like them being here for now has made Dennis Pratt want to stay.
Dennis Pratt just wants game time.
Ball coming forward. It's Barnes. Breaks into the penalty area. Lays it off for Madison.
Oh, what
pinging around Christensen, and it's blocked.
Ball's picking around Tete.
Poor connection from Tete there, and it's collected by Forrester.
Oh, some really good football in and around the box. Mendy again wins the ball in our third. Plays it to
them
Harvey.
No peace at any point.
Oh,
Barnes unlucky not to put that in the net.
Right. Oh man. Madison seeing everybody in the box and putting it right on Harvey's feet.
I also need to I want to quickly echo a sentiment that was texted to me by one of my buddies. He's originally from Scotland, and he's a big Man United fan. And he's just texted me, takes a Scotsman to sort out your defense. He ain't no Aussie.
He ain't no Aussie. I know, right?
Leicester City passing the ball around between the midfield and the back line right now. Christensen, look at him yelling about the open spaces there. He's fired up.
He demands the ball. He wants the ball so he can run. Got a lot of energy. We're trying to get the ball out of our half. Danny Ward.
And that's
played for him.
another thing I'll mention as well, is that like when it comes to Yuri leaving, maybe making some of the Belgians leave as well. Like we just signed a really good Danish player, despite the fact that our Danish friends, one of them doesn't play and the other one left.
Right. Well, I mean, once you establish a reputation, Harvey's taking the ball in the box. He's taking a bunch
look at
of
that
players,
cut.
lays
Lays
it
it
off
off
to
for Madison.
Madison got Christensen.
Cross. Ooh.
Whoa,
Barnes
we
doesn't
are
make good
being
connection.
fancy. We are being fancy. I love it.
I thought Christensen was going to take the shot there. I'm really surprised that he went for the cross.
Oh,
He had so much space to go near post.
Woo.
Yeah, and it just catches Barnes on the side of the head.
And we got Spurs under the cosh. Is that what they say? We got them.
I think so. Oh, but I am loving life today.
Oh, 51st minute. We still got a lot of time to play.
Kulusevski on the ball now, tussling with Christensen again. He's giving him no peace. Lofted ball out towards Porro. He gets past Barnes.
But not
Mendy!
Oh my goodness, Mendy covering so much ground, puts in a slide tackle to recover the ball for Leicester. Oh, but then he gives it away, trying to outlet it to Nacho.
But another player, he's fired up. He's mean right now.
Everybody's excited. Everybody's amped up. The new players have injected. Brendan has been screaming for this. Injected new confidence, new passion into the squad, into the team. Like Jono said at halftime, we are first to the tackle. Everybody's
look at Tete right there. He's in the middle of the pitch, making tackles, trying to move the ball forward. He gets dispossessed there by I think by 30 is Benton Kerr. His shot gets deflected, and then it's collected by the Great Wall of Wales.
Oh, this is what Spurs are left to. Pot shots from 25 yards out.
Hey, let's not gripe about pot shots from 25 yards out, though. That won us the FA Cup.
I mean, when you have the skills to do it, we won't gripe about it. The spaces that we're finding and the back lines passes into the middle, like from time to time, they are just exquisite.
It's so much smoother than our play has been, even at our good run of form before the World Cup. Like this,
yes.
This feels like the best Leicester City have been all season.
No, that's a good tackle. Okay.
Oh, I thought for a minute you were just disagreeing with me. And I was
No.
like, no way.
No, that's a good tackle.
No, that's a poor call from the referee there. I thought he got the ball
all up
in
in the referee's face. He's like, if you tell me one more time now, I'm going to give you a yellow card. But KDH puts his foot on the ball. Wow. Oh, that's
a 100% fair tackle.
Oh. Woo. Yeah, Boho. Where is Boho Records and Rags? What city is that in?
Isn't that Jono in Los Angeles?
Oh, is it in LA? Okay. Have I been
Yeah, he
there?
shares it. A poor pass there. And Tottenham breaking forward now with Son outside the penalty area. Passed over towards Kane.
Oh,
his shot
big deflection.
Fast and wide of the net.
Woo. Who gave that ball away? And there's an offside flag.
Yeah, I was pretty sure Kane was offside, but I didn't want to call it out. I think it was Mendy. It was Mendy trying to pass the ball back towards Suter. And yeah, Kane was a full pace offside there. But also seeing that replay, look at Christensen tracking back there. And look at his fist pump when Fast makes the block.
No, he has so much energy, so much passion, so much gas. He is like, his tank is filled and he's running like 3,000 RPMs. He is ready to go.
Cheers and apologies for getting your name wrong.
Right on. Anthony, where in LA is Boho Records? My brother lives in LA and I frequent Southern California. I was born in San Diego. I lived there till I was 11 years old. And
oh, nice.
So yeah, Cali's.
I was going to say a bit of a climate shift there to go from
dude,
from
it's
San
like,
Diego to Tacoma.
yeah, it's totally different. I would never live in San Diego. And Madison doing what he does.
Absolutely gets
Give
flipped
a
by
card
Dyer
to Eric Dyer. Yeah, because this is
he's got to get booked.
Jeez. Man, get off my guy's feet, man. Get off his ankles. Come on. Dang.
And that very similar to what I was saying before, that like it feels like we're frustrating them, and then their tactic just becomes, well, if I'm not going to beat the man, then I'm going to hit the man.
Right? Because, I mean, Madison was on the turn, and Tete was running up the sideline, getting in behind. And this is the style that Brendan has been trying to play. He's been telling, oh, my goodness.
That's a poor challenge from Dyer. And look at the look on his face when the referee blows the whistle, too. He knows exactly what he did.
Yikes. Yeah, I was asking where in LA is the record store? That's what I was asking, Anthony.
Is that Sean Deitch?
Yeah, Sean Deitch at the game. Gave the players a day off.
Man wants to see the pride of the Midlands.
Yeah, just catch out a game. Leicester.
I will say that does kind of surprise me, though, because I thought when there was the discourse about, like, were we going to sign him or not, everyone was saying that he's a Forest fan. Forest are playing right now, and he's not at their game.
Yeah, he's at a Leicester match instead. Oh, right on Santa Clarita. Isn't that like more like the Valley area?
Yeah, I know across the U.S., like, you got such disparate climates, whereas at least in like the big population centers, it's almost all pretty much the same, where it's just deeply, bitterly cold in the winter and then unbearably hot in the summer.
Oh, nice.
Madison with a good interception off of the Tottenham clearance finds Iheanacho. He fakes out his man, gives it back to Madison. Shove in the back from Dyer. And Tottenham will clear.
Whew. I love the football we're playing. We're like trying to overload these sections and play little 1-2s and get the ball to Madison on the half
as well. Like right off the clearance, we're not wasting any time on dead balls here, despite the fact that we're leading by 2.
We got to get we got to get another one.
So Kettering was one of my favorite stories of things I've ever run into when I was in the UK. I was coming back from the Aston Villa match last season. It was a 0-0 draw. It was my first ever match in Leicester. As ball is played wide towards Barnes, but he's forced to go backwards. And I'm on the train going back to London, and there's this family from Kettering who were just so excited to talk to something. Barnes breaks in, shoots, and it's saved by the legs of Fraser Forster.
Woo! We're playing such good football when we get into the final third. The runs,
it's class, it's angles, smooth, and it just pierces defenses. Like, let's not discount the fact that, like, Tottenham Hotspur are 5th in the Premier League, and we're making them look like Everton or Bournemouth.
Yeah, they look really, really scattered. No organization. They're trying to.
When we say that, we just threw the ball right into the Tottenham man. But Dewsbury Hall does well to tie him up, and a free kick is given. I don't think that's a booking, but with this referee, I'm not surprised.
Yeah. It's a
but yeah, so on that train, there was this family from Kettering who were just so excited to talk to someone from Canada, wondering what he was doing in the English Midlands. And all they wanted to tell me about was how awful Kettering is.
I know, right? That's how I felt in Leicester. They're like, why'd you come here? It's like
because they were really funny about it too. Like, it actually has endeared me to want to go to Kettering now. And, you know, if I can go get a Kettering Town shirt at the stadium, like, I'll do that. I'll do that next time I'm in the UK. Free kick is played short towards Porro. He plays his cross in, and that will only find Castagna, who puts it out for a corner.
Oof. This game is way open, but we have control of it. It's Spurs haven't been able to get a hold on the ball or get anything really going forward. It's all counter attacks.
Tanganga tussling in the penalty area with Madison as the
And
corner
Teddy
is played
Ward,
in.
oh my God, I've never seen him do that. He came so far off his line. Whoa, 2 hands. Give me that.
Great wall of Wales.
Whoa. We need to see that every time the ball comes in the box, Danny Ward.
Tottenham really getting aggressive now.
Well, they haven't had the ball. They need the ball.
And
every time they get the ball, yeah. He
charges in to try to get the ball off of
Mendy.
Off of Mendy. And big magic Mendy somehow ends up hurting Bentancur in his own foul. Mendy only does to stand there and take it. And Bentancur's hurt.
Yeah, the foul. If anybody fouled at someone, it was Bittencourt fouling Mendy. And wow.
I think it may have been a kneecap to kneecap contact there.
Maybe a kneecap to shin guard.
Maybe. But like that's not the face of a man who's diving. Like I don't know if he's going to continue in this match. He's in a lot of pain.
Yeah, they didn't pull his sock down and spray the magic spray on it or anything.
Yeah, Harry Kane just gave the substitution sign, so it looks like a stretcher might come out here for Bentancur.
Yeah.
And I don't think I have ever seen Antonio Conte look that miserable.
Right.
Because that's the thing. Like, even if it happens to a rival or anything like that, like, you hate to see a player get injured, and this is not good.
Yeah, I'd like to see the replay again because it just looked like he put a challenge in on Mendy. I
think you're right that it was probably like a side of the knee to a shin guard, because that can like so easily dislocate the knee or shift the kneecap off position, and that would hurt a lot. There's a lot of nerve endings in around there.
Speaking of miserable looking, they just did about 10 seconds of the owner of Tottenham, Daniel Levy's face. He looks miserable.
And then they cut to Harry Kane, and I know that he's having water, but it just looks like he's at a schoolyard having a little juice box.
Yeah, right. Somebody give him orange slices. I am going to grab a beer.
No worries. I will. I'll take you off screen, but feel free to add yourself back in when you're back. So during this stoppage in play as well, I will give you an update that there have been no changes to the other scores around the Premier League as it stands. So West Ham Chelsea played out that 1-1 draw earlier today. Fulham still 1-0 up against Notts Forest. Arsenal and Brentford 0-0. Palace and Brighton 0-0. Southampton still 1-0 up against Wolves. The way the standings would be affected right now, Leicester City would hop Forest into 13th place, tied with them on points, but with 16 better goal difference. Should Brighton take the lead against Palace, we would go as high as 12th. But as it stands, we sit in 13th. It would also currently put us 6 points clear of the drop zone and hopefully start to get us more comfortably back into mid-table. Michael, I'm going to add you back in. And on the bright side, Bentancur is back on his feet, but he's still in quite a bit of discomfort. I do not think that he's going to be continuing in this match.
No, he can't play anymore. I mean, he's looking like he's trying to come back in the game.
I would be really surprised. And Brighton have just taken the lead against Crystal Palace. So that puts Leicester City in 12th.
Let's go.
Solly March with a goal in the 63rd minute gives Brighton the lead. So yeah, no substitution made.
Oh,
and now
another player down. It's Højbjerg.
I didn't even see what happened there, but yeah, Højbjerg now on the ground.
I mean,
the exact same way, holding his knee.
The Leicester players are so fired up. We're just putting whatever we can on Spurs players, leaving a little bit extra, and now they're on the ground. What is going on? Who's this? Nacho? Nacho comes up. No,
Dewsbury Hall.
What happened?
I struggle a bit to see the contact there.
Yeah, what happened?
I wonder if that may have just been a poor leg placement by him, and like he may have just caught the turf poorly, maybe
Yeah,
stretched
caught bad
something.
grass. Yeah, he caught the grass bad.
Bentancur's day is done.
Ooh, it's soft.
is
That's not
that
Ishmael
Ismaila Sarr?
Sarr. No way. That's not him.
No, it's got to be a
No.
different Sarr. Hang on a second.
I was gonna say, dude, what the hell?
Pape Matar Sarr.
Okay. You got the
Young
bootleg.
player
Sarr.
born 2002.
Okay. You got the bootleg.
Senegalese. Who does Ismaila Sarr play for?
Watford.
Watford.
Okay. Are they in the Premier League? No,
Sorry?
they're not in the Premier League, are they?
No. They're in the championship this season.
Okay. Yeah.
They got relegated last season.
But in the World Cup, he was
possession there in the midfield. Barnes, Madison, Christensen, all making themselves present. You can't just book a Leicester City player because a Tottenham player hits the ground. That's not like, come on.
It's an accumulation card, but the play we are fouling them a lot. Like we're in on every. That's not a foul. He didn't touch him.
He slipped on the ball.
Oh, wait, does he kick him? I don't know. There was a different angle.
If he did that, it looks like passing. That's a very soft yellow card.
Yeah, it's for an accumulation. But we
You're
are winning the
right
ball.
there.
Here we go. I love it.
Barnes
like
on the ball. Is it back to Madison? Look at the way that he uses his first touch to lose the man there.
Oh, he's really good at it.
And look at Christensen and Mendy playing kind of tag team as left back there. Tottenham coming forward now. It's Kulusevski. And Mendy gets in there. And play it. You cannot tell me that that's a free kick to Tottenham. That cannot be.
I think it's offside.
Okay, good. I would have been so mad. I would have been so upset.
Oh man, they're showing Mendy because I think they're like talking about how good he's been. Like they're like, oh my god, he's having the game of his life today. He's having the game.
Was it Connor Powers who gave him the shout out at halftime as a potential man of the match? I'm really buying that right now. Just the goal, the hunger he's shown in defense,
all the tackles he's put in, all the balls he's won back for us. Granted, he's given away some, but I mean, whatever.
Oh, Dewsbury Hall thought that Tete was further out on the wing.
Where he should have been. But, I mean, they're still trying to figure out each other's game. At least Brendan doesn't have his damn notebook out. Right? His muted claps.
Very proud.
That passion.
I'm a little surprised that now that he's been sacked by Watford, we haven't gotten Kolo Touré back.
Oh, yeah.
He's a Brendan favorite, he is.
He loves him. He might be back. We'll see. No, but once you get a head coaching job, a head manager job, you never go down.
No, that's a fair point.
Yeah.
I could see him trying to like sharpen his teeth in maybe League One, League Two, get like a Swindon or a Plymouth, something like that.
We're going to wave to Paul.
Madison regains his possession in the midfield. Christensen with the control now, bringing it up on the left wing.
Turning on the
away
gas.
from his man. Barnes now. Cuts inside.
Whoa! What did I do? Oh, no. God damn it. I keep on hitting the remote. I need to put the remote away from me.
Kelechi Iheanacho with the header puts it just wide of the net. Fraser Forster had meter-long studs in. He was glued to the pitch there.
What a ball in from Harvey again. The ball he put in last week to Nacho was pitch perfect, point perfect. And this one, oh my goodness. Mendy comes off.
Happy Mendy comes off for Wilfred Ndidi. I'm a little surprised
he
by
put a lot of energy in. Nacho dekes his man. He puts it into Harvey. Oh, let's go! Wait,
you're just ahead of me.
Did I get ahead of you? My bad.
You got ahead of me. So hang on. Yeah, indeed, he wins the ball in midfield, gives it to Nacho. He's up against 4. He dances around his man, lays it off. Harvey Barnes, and it's 4-1 to Leicester City.
Let's go! God, when I sat on the remote, I had to get back in, and when it got back in, it just was like, oh my God, what the hell is going on? Oh my God!
4 goals, 4 goal scorers. We conceded first.
Oh, he's onside. He's definitely onside. Hey, tell me what your timestamp says right now.
69:48, 49:50.
Okay, I'm gonna pause at 70.
70 even?
Yep.
Okay, 57, 58, 59, 70
Bang.
minutes.
Yeah, let's go, Harvey.
I don't think, even with how good our form was starting to look against Aston Villa, I don't think anybody in this group would have predicted a 4-1 lead for Leicester City.
Maybe if Sean got on earlier today, Sean would have.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
Yeah.
This is very much a Sean scoreline.
Everybody, let's sing.
I've had a dream. Next time that was what about we play from the back.
We counterattack.
Champions of England. You made us sing that. It's going to VAR though.
VAR, but so what? He is onside.
I don't know. Seeing that one frame though, unless they're going to count Dyer's arm, I think they might call him
They
offside.
have to count his shoulder, the armpit of his shoulder.
But look at Harvey's. They're going to count it from his toe.
Put the lines up.
But granted, given how the lines worked for the Tottenham goal, they've taken it away.
Why have I not gotten rid of this damn remote? I just got out of the game again.
Yep, they've taken the goal away.
We just sang Visha Had a Dream.
Or either that. Yeah, it's been taken away.
Oh my God.
Ugh.
I hate VAR. I said that earlier. Oh, stupid.
The thing is, like, yeah, from that angle it was offside, but the thing is the Spurs goal also looked that far offside to me.
Right. I don't like the lines. But here I don't know what your timestamp says, but
72:05:06:07.
I'm at 70. I'm going to pause at 25.
Okay. Leicester City passing it up through the middle right now, out onto the right wing towards Tete. He finds a through ball towards Iheanacho, and it's just intercepted by Porro. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25.
Let's go. All right, let me throw this way over there somewhere. Shit. Oh. Yeah, Anthony, that was no different than the Spurs goal, except for maybe like that much of a toe, apparently, I guess. I don't know.
I'm surprised, given the Spurs goal, that this was offside. But hey, we move. We're still 3-1 up. We've still put the ball in the net 4 times.
Harvey put the ball in the net, which is exciting. Give him another
Spurs
one.
coming forward.
But we're so staunch defensively. Our back line, Harry Suter, like, honestly, he's overtaken Wout Fast to me as our best center back.
Wow.
He's fit right in. He's huge. Huge.
You're right. You're right. I like Harry Suter, but I'm not sure that I don't know that I call him better than Wout Fast yet. I haven't seen enough.
He's better than Harry Maguire. We're gonna have to sell this guy for $100 million in a couple years. He's that big. He's that influential, I think.
I want this guy to become our, like, why sell him for $100 million? I want him to become like our center back Mark Albright and let him play until he wants to retire.
I mean, we still gotta become a bigger club to keep.
How is that a free kick to Tottenham?
And he's handing out a card. This guy.
Like, shouldn't the referee's shirt have AIA on the front of it then?
He is sponsored today. I don't know if that's a yellow.
What? What?
Whew. Well, who's going to take this? Dyer. They're about, I'd say, 25 yards out, 27 yards out, slightly.
Something like that.
Danny Ward's right. The Spurs have 4 players around the ball. And they're making wholesale changes too right now. It looks like
Perisic is coming off. Richarlison coming on.
Charlison coming on.
Royale is coming on.
And Davinson Sanchez looks like
And
as
Sanchez.
well. They switched the rule to this part of your sleeve and your shoulder, right? Isn't that the rule? Anywhere you can score.
I thought it was the armpit. I thought it was the armpit, not the end of the sleeve.
Yeah, if
Son
you
to
can
take the free
score,
kick, he runs over it.
and Dyer's going to take it.
What? And
Headed
right
away by 6'7" Harry Suter. Oh my goodness. We have a new slab head in town.
We do.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
Michael. We're cooking.
Man, we're cooking. Chefing it up. We're chefing it. Who's that at the end of the line? Who's that?
I put it. It's Rogers,
Tete.
Pratt, Suter, and Tete.
Yeah, nice.
They were the ones who I could find whose portraits lined up with the stock photo.
Yeah. No, it looks great. And we're making some changes. We're bringing in
Dennis Pratt coming on, and it looks like Daka for Nacho.
no, it's
Oh, yes, it is.
yeah, let's go. Jamie Vardy. He is dropping bombs.
Oh, and Tete's coming off.
Tete coming off. We got to get these guys into fitness. 3 goals. You guys did your job. Come off, drink some water, drink some Gatorade, and enjoy the rest of the match. Enjoy the crowd.
So
enjoy the singing.
Dennis Pratt 20-minute hat trick coming.
Oh man, the goal last week that he scored, he deserved for what he's done for the club. I was really excited for him. The celebrations were kind of muted, but I know that he was absolutely buzzing, and I was buzzing for him.
He's been a great servant of the club. Like whether he stays or whether he goes to Torino, I think he's built himself a solid legacy.
Right. I think he'd rather be here than Torrin for sure.
Jamie Vardy getting in there, pressuring Fraser Forster.
Christensen, I love it. So much gas in the tank.
Fast gets into the middle, tussles with Harry Kane. Wins us back possession. Barnes now.
Okay, Nacho's way too deep, but he did get us the ball back. Now let's go. Push forward, guys.
Look at Wilf Ndidi. Doesn't give Richarlison any chance to pressure him.
Oh, that's Wilf. I forgot Wilf is in the game. I keep hitting Nacho. Nacho's off. Ndidi's on. All right, I got it. Like I said, I see body shape.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
Body shape and position on the field.
One thing you'll often find is like I'm not the best at that, so I will usually end up just mislabeling. I'll usually have like one player on the opposition team who I just assume that everything is because he looks like him.
Yeah, right. No, I watch so much football. It's kind of weird.
Like I'm pretty sure I did that with Bentancur for Tottenham. I probably labeled like 2 or 3 plays Bentancur that were not him.
Like I tell by their gait from running, just how they, run. Like, oh, that's Madison and that's KDH.
I mean, I respect that though. I respect that. Wilf Ndidi blocks the through ball.
That's what he does. Madison here on the near side. Christensen making a run, overlapping behind Barnes. Let's go. Barnes gets the ball.
Oh.
Looks
Back
like
to
we're just trying to
Matters.
calm it down a little bit. I'm sure the crowd is just singing.
Ball goes out of play.
Woo.
Off of Ben Davies, and it's a throw into Leicester.
Haven't heard Son's name or seen him on the ball at all. We've pretty much neutralized him. We've neutralized.
Well, I'm pretty sure his heat map is just in Harry Suter's pocket.
Tottenham hasn't really done anything with the ball this match. I haven't seen good football from them. Nobody.
Oh, there we go. Now we, guys, can we get like an animation going? Because like we actually won a free kick from this referee.
We did. And it was Madison who always wins them.
So I think like knowing the way that he's been officiating, like that Tottenham player is going to get sent off for that, right? No booking. Okay, fine.
Harvey. Christensen still
For
gassed
all.
up.
Madison finds. Look at that pass from
Pratt.
Was that from Barnes?
It's Pratt.
Dennis Pratt. He's fired up.
KDH.
Dewsbury Hall keeps it in play.
Harvey.
I'm loving it.
He's on a
Harvey
good
Barnes.
right. Oh, that's his spot
Castagna.
too.
Up to Pratt. Back to Castagna.
Whew. Nice. Come on, Wilf. Get in there.
Wilf and Pratt back to Fast. Back to Fast.
81st minute.
Ooh, I don't want to get too excited, but we've got to get in the chat.
Madison on the half
Harvey
turn.
Barnes outside the penalty area. Beats Forster and gets his goal. Referee team, you can eat your heart out. You're not taking that one away from him. And it's Leicester City 4, Tottenham 4.
Let's go. Let's go. This is what the hell is going on? Stop.
We have scored 5 goals today.
I can't
5.
hear you. I can't hear you.
I think it's time for our most optimistic host that we have on this channel.
Oh my God, Jono. I can't breathe. Oh.
Like I like to say that like I'm stupidly optimistic on this channel. I never would have predicted 4-1 Leicester City for this match.
I've had the best and worst day ever.
Oh, yeah,
I'm a driving instructor, right?
Right.
Student today passed with no minors, so perfect test. In England, that's a big deal.
Nice.
Then I got back home, like, where's my iPad? Then I went on, like, find my iPad.
It was in the car.
It was 2 towns down.
Oh, no. Hold on, Jono.
Hang on, Madison in.
Oh, tries the curler and it's just over the bar. Oh,
so your iPad somehow ended up in like South Shields.
So how do you know? No, it ended up in a town called Tynemouth, right? Then someone rang me saying, "We've got your iPad." I said, "Is it okay?" They said, "No."
No, we got your iPad, but it's not okay. Here you go, dude.
Oh no!
They got run over by a lorry.
No,
oh no!
Dude, throw it away.
Do you have Apple Care on it? Like,
yeah, there you go.
Good.
Yeah, throw it away.
Then I've had no 4G. All my phone's been playing up. I've had no 4G all day. Got in the car, looked at the score. I'm like, what the F is going on today?
4-1.
4-1. So who's been playing? I've not watched the game, so I can't say who's been playing well or who hasn't. What's happened?
Everybody's been playing well.
What about Suits? What about
Everybody scored and everybody's playing good.
I'm not even being hyperbolic when I say I think it's been like 7s and 8s at worst across the board from this.
Dude, Harry Suter is the man. Are you kidding me? Harry Suter is the new slab head, but he's faster, but not really faster. He just covers more ground. Like
I didn't drive over it. It fell off. Right. So I took a photo of my student who, with their driving light, with their new driving certificate. I left my iPad on the car. Drove off.
It slid off the roof of the car.
Then on the busiest road connecting Blythe to Newcastle, and then a lorry just went. Boom.
Oh,
Jono,
that's
what you
brutal.
missed today was an absolute laser by Poppy Mendy into the top bin.
Happy Mendy may have scored the Premier League goal of the month today.
I know Spurs scored first.
Yeah, so what? Then we have scored 5 straight, including a laser by Poppy Mendy.
Was it allowed though? Was it actually offside?
The Barnes
no.
goal, narrowly, yes, but my argument is that Spurs' first goal was also just as offside as that one.
And it doesn't matter because 3 minutes later, he slips one past the keeper.
As if Tottenham beat Man City 1-0, and then they come here and get absolutely smacked.
Absolutely
This
battered.
gives me shades of, I think it was 2. When did we beat Man City? Was it
5-2?
5-1 against Man City? 5-2. When was the 5-2? Was that 2 seasons ago?
Oh, we need to watch. We need to
The
watch
season before COVID season. The season before COVID season. But what this game right here, this is Brendan. This is Brendan screaming for new players in the squad, screaming so he can play the style he wants. Like Nick said, round pegs and round holes.
Look at Harry Suter making
Harry
that clearance
Suter's
there, and then
getting his
KDH blocks the rebound shot.
Let's go. Let's go. And it was offside. We are so organized with our back line. We have a 4 that's going to play together for more than a couple games in a row. I know Pereira's coming back in the squad, but Castagna, Suter, Fast, and I guess whoever can play out there. Luke Thomas can play out there, but Christensen is like, he's taken over the job. He's taken over the spot. Christensen, Mendy, man of the match contenders.
We have turned the Spuds into crisps.
Yes.
Well, I don't know what the first beginning lineup was, to be honest. Let's have a look. It was
exactly the same as the Aston Villa lineup, except
Mendy
for Tielemans
the key
and
player
Madison.
missing, Tielemans. And look
Yes.
what's happening. Players who want to play for the club perform.
I don't know if Tielemans is in the game if the result is any different. He would have just added the lines in between the midfield to the front have been wide open. Madison has been getting the ball in space on the half turn and putting through balls in crazy. Nacho has an assist on a crazy through ball in this game. Like if that was Tielemans,
Pereira's coming on.
Yes, I knew he was going to get some minutes today.
Ricky P is back.
Let's go.
We are now 6 points clear of the relegation zone.
And hang on. Let me take a look at the stats here. We are now also only 15 points off of Europe.
That's it. 5 wins in a row, and that'll put us in Europe.
Exactly.
We're closer to relegation zone. And another good thing is Forest are losing.
Kelechi Iheanacho is going to break Jamie Vardy's consecutive scoring record, and then we're going to win
No,
the league.
he's not.
Big hugs for Madison and Brendan Rodgers on the touchline. The fans are clapping it up. They're probably singing somebody's name. Ricky P, he's out there. He got.
I just had a thought. Do you know how Albrighton's gone to
West Brom?
West Brom.
If Tete was to get injured, would you put Ricky P at right wing?
Yes, that's what Brendan likes him at. And we've played him at there, with Ricky P and Castagna up that side a couple times, or James.
For some reason, I fully thought you were about to say if Tete gets injured, would you recall Albrighton from his loan?
No. But Ricky P, like if he stays fit, if Tete's injured, put him on right wing.
Yeah, absolutely. He was very versatile in that, like he can play fullback or winger very fluidly, like even better than Castagna. Somehow that's not a free kick, even though a Leicester player would have gotten booked for that.
Also,
coming forward.
Jesus.
I don't like to gripe about referees too much, but the refereeing in this match has been shambolic. And Son,
Christensen has had Son in his pocket.
He gets points for that.
Suter has had Harry Kane in his back pocket. I don't know how many times Son has touched the ball this game. I haven't seen him.
That was like his 4th touch.
Like
he's having a Lukaku this match.
Oh my goodness. I'm going to get off this stream at the end of the match and going to the pub because I got to talk some trash today and drink some beers. Cause it's not even 9 o'clock in the morning yet here. And I'm already like 5 deep,
I was going to say, you're 5 Trulies deep going to the pub.
Oh well, I got to.
You're having a great
I
weekend.
got to eat breakfast. They have really good brunch. But yeah,
That does sound amazing. It's gonna be too late for brunch for me here, but like I'm gonna tuck into a lunch after this.
Get some kegs and eggs and some waffles.
Forest are losing 2-0. Get in.
Pride of
Christensen
the
still
Midlands.
looks
We always knew what we were.
so excited. So excited.
Does this mean they were? Does that mean that Fulham have put 2 past Keylor Navas?
Yes.
Jeez.
Tottenham really pressing for this next goal, but we are so stuck in defense.
They don't have Bergwijn. They don't have Bergwijn.
They don't have
They don't have
Bergwijn.
Stephen Bergwijn.
Yeah.
Whew.
They've got 2. How much extra time is added? Do we know?
It's not on my screen yet. I'm at 89:42.
Yeah, Betancourt sat down for a while.
Volley, and that's not getting past Danny Ward.
Harry Kane with his first shot on target, maybe even his first shot all night. Harry Kane gets it in the 90th minute. Suter, Foss, let's go!
I can't wait for the Brendan in brigade to say, "Where's your Brendan out people now?" Blah blah.
I mean, in all fairness, where are they?
I mean,
I'm not getting an Uber.
Guys, Leicester City just tweeted, "We're cooking."
We are cooking.
We're cooking.
Yes. Yo, put that meme and tag them in
Hang
it.
on.
Put that meme and tag them in it. Yeah. Go viral.
We're cooking.
We're cooking. Yeah. Come on, let's go.
You need some potatoes in the saucepan.
6 minutes at a time. Say again, Jono.
What you need is Brendan Rodgers holding a saucepan, and inside the saucepan is some potatoes with Harry Kane's face on it.
Yeah, or maybe a bunch of players in the pan, like the new players in the pan. You know,
or in a blender. We blitz them up.
Yeah, he needs some new ingredients. You know, yeah.
Man. I'm so gutted I missed this game. I literally was racing across all of Newcastle because I can see my iPad going down all of Newcastle because I was tracking it. So I missed all the first half.
Anthony, stop it. Stop it. Back the boys, back the manager. Have faith. Come on. 2 matches in a row against Spurs as one of them. Come on now.
We're somehow going to get 15 points out of this 5-match run.
Right? Everybody was scared about this run that we were going on. We had to get 3 points from Villa because the next 4 matches are going to be really tough. Well, here we go. Here we go.
I'm gonna be on a flight. Right as the United
Marty with the kick to the nuts from Ben Davies. Nice one, Jamie.
Ben Davies' chances of having children just went down.
Yeah, good one, Jamie. Yeah, whoa.
Was that the one you were looking for?
Yeah, no, it wasn't, but close. Next, I got fat thumbs.
We scored 8 goals in 2 games. Just remember that we scored 8 goals in 2 games.
8?
Yeah, 4 score last week, didn't we, against Villa?
Bro,
yes, we did.
And no penalties, no penalty kicks.
We're
they're
cooking.
They're all open play goals.
But we have got Arsenal. I mean, Man United, then Arsenal.
So what?
Honestly,
I
think we could get 4 out of that. I think we could get 4 points.
This is the
I
Premier
can see
League.
us beating United, and I can see us maybe holding Arsenal to a draw.
This is the Premier League. Any given Sunday, any team can beat any team. And we are on a roll. We got the new players bounce. You know, you get the new manager bounce, but we got the new players bounce. And wow, the difference in the energy of the team on the pitch when Harry Suter is heading away balls that we would have let ping around in the box and maybe, concede a goal. We're just tougher. We got a bunch of nice guys on the team, but now we're a little tougher now.
So I reckon that's Suter because we need someone who just has no nonsense, get the tackle in, leave a mark on them. They're like, okay, I'm not going to do that again. He's like, that's our sort of player. Christensen's the sort of player where he's no nonsense. He has the ball, runs with it or clears it. No faffing around. That's why I think Thomas needs to go and learn that because he faffs around with it too much. So yeah, we've got players that are just no nonsense. Tate's no nonsense. He runs the ball at the player.
Straight at the player.
Straight at them, no running back. We've got 3 players who are no nonsense, no faffing around. They want to get the business done.
Put the Hollis comment on. Okay, Mr. Hollis.
Hey. I've been delusional all season, okay?
Exactly. We're not all of a sudden delusional. I believe that we're going to win every match and win the league every time we come out on the pitch.
He's a United fan, by the way. That's why he's a United fan.
Yeah.
It was the same thing with the anytime someone
reality.
calls me a stupid American, like, I'm stupid. That's fine. I'm not American.
Yeah, you live in reality where your team, thinks they're going to win the league because you spend a lot of money. Like you guys spend all this money and you think you're going to win the league. No, we're delusional because we think we're going to win the league because we just have faith in our boys. That's all. We have faith in our boys.
We've won a title in the last. We won a title before since you last won one. So
Hollis is a Man United. When is Man United? Next week or the week after?
Next week.
Yeah, you won't take us on. You won't take us.
Oh, this is the most satisfying part.
Hey, Hollis, Manchester is blue.
Okay, but hang on, it's dark blue.
It's dark blue. Yeah. Hollis, Manchester's blue. I love it.
Okay, I gotta say, I think this might be the best nickname. I've been called a great many things since I started.
Maple Man. I like that one.
Might be the best nickname I've ever been given.
I like that one.
Silly Maple Man. Christian is Maple Man.
A cardboard cutout. I think I got called a sewage dump once, but I actually love Silly Maple Man.
Into the final minute of stoppage
Silly
time.
Maple Man.
Spurs just can't get control of it. Pratt puts the ball over the top. Vardy is onside, but the ball
he's not gonna
is
get there.
Antonio Conte staring down Brendan Rodgers. I think he's looking forward to the handshake. The whistle goes.
There goes. Full time for one.
They have words. Nice words. Antonio Conte walking slowly, head down. He looks somber, like somebody
James
died
Madison
in his family.
Our ad boards, talking to the fans.
Kane didn't score.
Kane didn't touch the ball. He didn't touch the ball, bro. I'm telling you.
You know why? Because Danny Ward was cooking.
And Harry
Danny Ward actually cooking. I know he was.
Danny Ward actually made a couple good saves. He made a couple mistakes, but he did make some good saves.
Oh my goodness. It is a party in Leicester tonight. See, when I go to Leicester the next time, we have to win on a Saturday. I don't want to go there
really
on a
want to
Saturday
see a win. I've seen a draw and a loss. I gotta see
Jamie's
it
there,
live once.
Jamie's there though, and he saw the win.
Oh, Jamie's there too. When Jamie comes on, I promise you, he'll be smashed. He's been drinking.
He's going to be very, very hungover.
Early before the game started. If you looked at his Twitter, he's excited to be home.
He was out there looking at the players staring back at him from the Fox's fan store, from his hotel room.
Oh man, what a great match!
What a result, though! What a game!
I'm out of my mind right now. Like, I don't even know what to say.
This has been the best and worst day of my life. This has been the best, and apart from me getting married, but this is
very true. I think that let's remember that.
But student passing with no minors, smashing my iPad, and then Leicester winning 4-1.
Yeah, Jono, man, this has been a great game that you totally missed.
But honestly, I do recommend go back, watch through the match. You will definitely enjoy it because there's some cracking goals.
Mate,
did well in possession.
Match of the day, that's where it's at.
Yeah, match of the day, the highlights on YouTube. Yeah, Jamie, you might just let someone else run the bar in Alcudia and move back home so you can be at the matches and make sure that Elijah stays in Canada because every time he goes, we never win. So
yeah, Elijah's banned from the King Power.
Joking aside,
3 games too,
I
and
actually
we
did
never win at those either.
I went back, I dug up all the tickets to matches I've been through, looked back at all the results. The home team in games that I've attended, I'm pretty sure the record is something like 1, 3, and 8.
Oh well, I root for the Sounders. We win all the time, but I've been to Leicester for 3 matches and we haven't won either. So 2 draws and a loss. So yeah,
we drew with Villa, lost to Southampton, and then I've seen Toronto FC lose a lot, which we do.
Yeah, you guys lose. Yo, somebody click on the link. Let's get some buzz up in the feed. Let's get some buzz up on the channel.
I was gonna say, do we want to switch over to the I'm pretty sure we have a separate broadcast for the post-match show. I can probably stick around for a little bit.
Phil's gonna, if you keep an eye out, Phil's going to start live soon with his own post-match. So if you want to jump onto that in a second.
So yeah, let's close this feed down because we're the best team in the Midlands, and then let Phil start up his broadcast, or let you start up the broadcast. I know Phil, Jamie, all those guys are going to try to get on. I got to get another beer, and I got to somebody said, Mike, take an Uber to the bar, and I think that's a good idea, so I got to arrange that. So
cheers,
yeah,
everybody. Thanks for joining us. What a result.
Let's go!
Thanks for watching Leicester Fan TV. Thanks to our sponsors, ADT Taxis, Everard's, Pucka Pies, Pink Car Leasing, Leicester Riders, Hologram, The Fox's Arms, Peter's Pizzeria, Hope Against Cancer, and Newbie & Co Estate Agents. Make sure to follow us on all of our social channels at Leicester Fan TV. Visit our website, leicesterfantv.com.